dive into our next story. Okay, so this one is about Erika Jayne spilling the tea on the upcoming season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She gets into it. So this is according to Reality Blurb. It says Erika Jayne addressed her future Las Vegas residency, the rumored new housewife Annemarie Wiley, and the recent filming of Cynthia Bailey, Denise Richards, and Camille Grammer on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, this is the thing. I'm going to first talk about Annemarie Wiley for a second, then we'll get into more of the article and we'll get into it. I saw that her and her husband are Candace Owens supporters. If you guys don't know who Candace Owens is, she is a I guess you could call her a political commentator. I guess she's very right wing. She was a T supporter. She's very close to Kanye West. She has a lot of controversial thoughts and ideas, very, very, very conservative. And Annemarie and her husband are friends with her. The reason why I bring this up is because it was said that her and her husband, Marcus Wiley, who is an ex-NFL player, he was being very vocal about transgender athletes and whether or not they should be allowed to compete against, people who are born with certain genders. I'm trying to be very, I obviously don't know everything when it comes to transgender or sexuality or identity. So I'm trying to be very careful. But basically he was saying, I don't have a problem with transgender people, but it's concerning, or he has an issue with, if my daughter wants to go and play basketball or whatever it is, and there's a person who's transitioned from being born a man to now being a female, and now that person is trying to compete against my daughter who was born a female. He's like, I kind of take issue with that. It doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem fair. And he's like, I'm not talking about human rights. I'm talking about biology. So I'm not going to say what I think. I think that it's a good, as long as it's done in a respectful way, I think it's a really good, I think it's a healthy discussion to have about it. I think I can see both sides and all sides into it, but that's just something to keep in the back of our minds as Annemarie joins the show. Now, for me with Annemarie, again, I got to get more of her energy. I just don't understand. I don't get it, I guess. I don't get why her. What's the chemistry like? What's the energy like? What's the relationship like? I know they're going to try to bring Annemarie onto the show through Kyle. To me, that's not landing as authentic. To me, it's going to feel almost like in New York when Leah brought on Ebony, and that relationship was completely forced, faked, and phony. So I'm kind of on the fence with Annemarie. I'm kind of like, I'm not really sure how she's going to fit, but I'm being very open-minded. Very open-minded. I want to see what's going to happen. All right. With that being said, let's get back to Miss Erika the Louse Jayne. So Erika Jayne addressed her future. Okay, here we go. The franchise is rife with many changes after Lisa Rinna and Diana Jenkins departed the cast, aka were fired. As of now, several reports are surfacing about the new cast, which is currently filming. Speaking with ET, Erika addressed her soon-to-be-announced Las Vegas residency. It's amazing, and I'm so excited, and you must come, said the singer, declaring that the announcement will be made in a couple of days. It's a dream come true, actually, Erika continued. It's a dream of mine to have a Vegas residency, and it's happening. Erika Jayne, shut up. I'm sorry, I just cannot celebrate anything for her. Like, I can't. Unless the government is going to garnish your Las Vegas-y wages and give them to the victims, I'm not celebrating you, Erika Jayne. I'm not celebrating you. I don't give a damn about you, Erika. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it, Erika? Huh? You gonna melt, Ice Queen? Let's go. Despite the exits of her allies, Lisa and Diana, Erika seemingly isn't worried about where she stands in the friendship group weeks after a report came out last month alleging her castmates wanted her gone from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I've had long-standing friendship with Drake, Kemsley, and Kyle Richards, and I've been with these other ladies for a couple of years now, explained Erika. So it's not terrible. It's not like I don't have friends. Erika, you don't have friends, and it is terrible. Number one, didn't you at BravoCon get up there on stage and say that the next couple to divorce was going to be PK and Dorit? But now you want to sit up there and claim that you and Dorit are still friends? And also behind the scenes, they were saying that you were the one who wanted them to talk more about Kyle and Mauricio and PK and Dorit's lawsuits because you were tired of everybody talking about the Girardi cases and lawsuits. So do you really have friends? I don't think so. And even prior to that, it was very, very telling when at the very last season or the very last episode of last season, remember when Dorit said, and this was very telling of Dorit more than anybody else. Remember when Dorit was there and Lisa Rinna and Erika Jayne left Kyle's party, basically with their tail between their legs, and she goes to the group. She goes, yeah, I know the two of them are close, but I'm on my own island and it feels good. Remember Dorit said that? Dorit is nobody's friend. Not Kyle's, because she's, dipping it and doing it with Mauricio. And not Erika, because she was only friends with Erika out of convenience. So Erika, you don't have any friends. I want to see how that's going to go. When asked about rumored new castmate Annemarie, Erika answered, I can neither confirm nor deny, but she stated that the nurse anesthesiast is a cool chick. She seems really nice. I met her one time. Erika also addressed reports that Cynthia from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, as well as Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alums Denise and Camille, were spotted filming a recent dinner at Kyle's home. I don't know if that's something that the audience wants to see or producers want to see. It's not really up to me, said Erika. I just think it's cool when they show up and when we were together. Erika, this is what I will say. I'm interested in seeing the dynamic between Erika and Dorit, and also Erika and Kyle. I think that's going to be an interesting dynamic to watch because at the current moment, they are the last of the faux Fox 5 standing. Lisa Rinna's been fired. Dirty Diana Jenkins was an honorary member. She's been fired. Teddi Mellencamp was an original member. She's been fired. I know Teddi is saying, oh, they asked me to film. She's doing the most, talking about she almost divorced Eddie. I know Teddi's out there being thirsty, but Teddi's fired. She doesn't have a diamond. Hey, Sierra Content. Out there doing the absolute most. So they're really the last one standing. So I'm very interested in seeing what that dynamic will be. I'm also interested in seeing what the dynamic between Erika and Garcelle will be without Lisa Rinna and also with the weight of what really happened with Bachgate hanging over them. I'm also interested in this Annemarie only in the sense of my gut says she's not a fit. I don't know. And then also Erika and Sutton. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right. Hold on. I wanted to. So Nataski says, we should be talking about their lawsuits too, though. Yes, of course we should be talking about Kyle's and Mauricio's and Dorit's and PK's lawsuits 100%. However, what I was referring to was in context of Erika Jayne saying, I'm friends with Dorit, I'm friends with Kyle, I have friends, like I don't have friends. Well, if you're in one hand saying, I'm friends with all of these chicks, but then on the other hand, behind the scenes, you're trying to expose all of their secrets on the show and throwing them under the bus to take the heat off of yourself, are these really your friends? It's different to bring it up on camera, talk about it, be authentic. I'm not saying be like a Robin and Giselle where Robin's just like lying for the homie. Absolutely not. But I also think it's a little hypocritical for Erika to be like, I have all these friends, they're my friends, but yet you're talking about you're about to divorce. Let's get all your lawsuits on the show. More in that position, if that makes sense. All right, you guys. So put it down below. Let me know what you guys think, okay? Let me know what you guys think. What do you think about Erika lying and saying she's still friends with these ladies? I don't think so. What do you think about all of the OG cameos we're going to see? You know, Kim Richards is filming, Denise Richards is filming, Cynthia Bailey is filming, this new housewife Annemarie is filming. Do you think Kathy Hilton's actually going to make a cameo? Do you think she's going to come on or not? Erika was also trying to clown Kathy. She was like, well, you know, I'm still here and Kathy isn't. Well, Lisa Rinna, your homie, got fired. And yeah, you might be here only because of Tom Girardi's lawsuits, but Kathy still reigns. She's still the queen, and I bet you she will definitely make an appearance. And who else is filming? Oh, Camille. Camille is filming too. So what do you think about that? And what do you think the dynamics and the allegiances and the alliances and the true friendships will be? Sutton and Crystal have been very quiet. I've seen a little bit about them out there, but nothing too interesting, if that makes sense. So we'll see what happens with that. And then Kyle, we're going to get more into Kyle in one of our upcoming stories. So with that, you guys, stick around, Candy Canes. We've got more stories coming for you. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and join the newsletter down below. All right, so with that, let's move on to our next story. So the Beverly Hills Vanderpump Rules crossover is the gift that keeps on giving. Now, I don't know